Bye.
Welcome back, folks, to week 6 of our NFL picks. This is Sports Talk. This is Alex. I'm Felix.
That is
Yes.
with it on. What happened actually? That is the point that he out of the cup for it. Read that.
Well, I think we both picked the 49ers over the Cowboys. This has been a long time rival between the two franchises. Um, it didn't live up to the same exact hype as it was in the past, but look, I think a lot of fans were excited over the game and in that gameplay. Prescott obviously looked like he unraveled in the fourth quarter, threw 3 picks. Um, I had a bold prediction last week that they would bring in trade, but they did not.
No.
I'm going to say, look, I think at some point you got to give the guy a start and see what happens.
I believe Trey they can, but he didn't release it. Part of the year, I don't think is the best time for him because he's pretty out there. So that
Yeah, but look, it's not a matter of when there's going to be the best time for this guy. I mean, you got to get him started at some point. We have not had an opportunity to really see what he brings to the game. Now, you look at college footage of him, fantastic player, but since he's been in NFL, the few times that he's had opportunities to start, the young man has been injured. So we have not really had the opportunity of seeing his gameplay. And, we don't want to see a waste of talent. If the man's talented, let him play. The Cowboys, have a really good offensive line, so he would be protected. So chances are we probably would not see as much injury from him if he's able to play for the Cowboys. So let's see what happens.
So that was over the 39th game, but what did you pick?
Well, we had both. I think we both picked the Chiefs over the Broncos for that game, and just to be honest with you, look, this is now it's starting to be consistent now with the officiating and what we're seeing the talk just around this one franchise, and it seems like the rules are slightly different for them than it is for everybody else in the league. Well, yeah, the years when Tom was with the Patriots, you did see this for a while with certain teams that they went and played in New England. It's just to me, there's no place for it, and it takes away from the networks who are these games live and stuff. So it's just people want to see good fair competition.
So that's I would pick this week.
Yes.
In the movie, we got the Raven and the Pine. What do you pick?
I honestly, I picked the Titans. I felt that the Titans have been out there several times. I really believe that they would have been more comfortable playing out there, but looks like the Ravens stepped up.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's gonna be great, but I don't think Tottenham have a good pick out of the opposite end. So I'm thinking going into the game of Thomas this game. They have a good foul and Bonner and
Yeah, it looked like the Browns are giving the 49ers some trouble here today. Brock is already throwing a pick.
yeah.
And you can see the score is tied. It's 10-10. These two teams don't normally match up against each other often. So I think there's a little awkwardness between the two at this point, but Browns definitely came to come play. We'll see what Brock and the 49ers is up to if they could pull out a victory today. My pick in this game, I'm going to stick with the 49ers, even though they're struggling right now against the Browns.
Well, I'm gonna take a point up at the game. Also, for it means that I enjoy the do I get this week? That's part of the ego and yeah.
Uh, this is, I mean, look, I know every time these two teams match up, Jets fans hope that they will finally get a victory someday, somehow, some way over the Philadelphia Eagles. They have never won against the Philadelphia Eagles in a regular season game. And so I gotta honestly say, I'm gonna say that trend will continue. I believe the Eagles will be victorious today over the Jets. I'm pretty sure the odds must be crazy in Las Vegas, but I'm just saying, like, that has been a never, never. So I'm gonna stick with the never, never. Say, Eagles over the Jets.
You mean the ego over the too. With the picture. I get the start of the group that I can meet up again for the UK.
Oh boy, I'm gonna go with the Patriots. Patriots went to their practice squad and they pulled some players off the practice squad and brought them into play. So they're obviously gonna make some changes to some personnel, and we'll see what the coach brings up.
That's how I picked the best into it. I got the cake. I did think of the best hit over it. But I feel that for that way. They are wow over the day. So I think the best hit. Hopefully they win this game. I get that's a guy. Wow. Over the Patriots, but I do think the Patriots to this game over the weekend. That one as the coach did it again, and Jacksonville is as the coach in the game of.
Yeah, it's a division rival between the two. Jacksonville, I think, will be victorious today over the Colts. I just think that Doug Peterson will get it done.
But I also going to pick up over the coach. The coach called that got hurt that week. So more that a point for the better call that for the coach. And for either, but I didn't think it that I take it over the coach.
Okay.
We got State and Houston.
Okay.
I think it's Houston over that State. How about you?
I'm gonna go with the Saints. I think the Saints will somehow pull out a victory over this team. So
we got the Falcons and what?
And I think Washington will bounce back from that horrific loss against the Bears on Thursday night. I just think, they definitely. I think that was embarrassing for them.
Well,
I think the coach might have been ready.
Well, I think it's gonna be the Falcons. The Falcons to win over Washington.
Okay.
Bear and Rocky. You got that, Bear.
That's a division rival as well. Old time matchup between the two. I'm gonna go with Kirk Cousins and the Vikings over the Bears.
Well, I think it's a bit. I believe the Bears now. Or we either win over Washington, but I think it's a bit to over Kirk Cousins.
Okay. How about your buddy Geno Smith and Pete Carroll?
You I bet go.
Well, I hate to pick against them, but I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I think the Bengals are starting to come into their self, and I think they'll get a victory today.
We're going to take the Buffalo over the I think now the Buffalo guys, you thing when you got it takes time to move that up after the block after the after you in the put off after the Buffalo move the game is back.
All right.
We got the Panther and the Dolphins.
Look, this should be a victory for the Dolphins over the Panthers. Look, the Dolphins struggled against the Bills. I think this is a bounce back game for them, um, and I think they'll be victorious over the Panthers.
Oh, for me, he bet he was up. For this game, I said it's gonna be the Panther over the Dolphins. I really know what it takes the Panther to win the game, and the Panther wins because I beat that team. Because the Dolphins over Dolphins is good player. He got Tyler Hill, he got Water, he got quarterback. So I think it's gonna be the Panther. Nobody gonna take a Panther. Not up there for this week.
All right, that's a bold pick for you.
This one and the Buccaneers.
Uh, this is a pretty good matchup, and it's kind of classic in a sense. With these franchises. So you know what? I'm gonna go with the Lions with this upset over the Bucks. I think people are gonna pick the Bucks over the Lions, but I think the Bucks are gonna be quite surprised with the matchup with the Lions. So
I think it's gonna be Detroit and over the Buccaneers. I think they're gonna pick the Buccaneers. I will come out of the battery. So this we get the Cardinals as well.
division matchup. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
I think it's gonna be the Rams to win the game. Tonight we got Bill and Dutton.
Well, look, we already know that the Bills are heavy favorites in this game, and the Giants are very much measured as underdogs in this game. So you know what? I'm gonna obviously stick with my team and go with the Giants. Go Big Blue.
Well, it's not pretty good. This game is gonna be Israel and that team is pretty good. It's gonna be a blowout. I think it's gonna be a Bill over the because the quarterback.
Because he's an Eagles fan.
No, because the quarterback. The quarterback got hurt. He got a little injury and he was out. So he got the back quarterback from the 40th that game.
Against the Eagles.
Against the Eagles. So I think they're gonna take the Bill over the and then tomorrow night you got the Cowboys and Tottenham. I think it's gonna be the Tottenham. How about you?
I'm gonna pick the Chargers, even though the Cowboys got spanked by the 49ers. I'm gonna tell you honestly, the Chargers is a different type of gameplay, and I don't know if the Cowboys defense can really control the tempo of this game and how they're gonna play. So I'm just gonna pick the Chargers and his victory over the Cowboys.
Well, that week the Cowboys got cooked over the 49ers. I believe this game is gonna be a close game, but I do think it's Tottenham. And Tottenham is coming out of bye week, so I think it's gonna be the Tottenham over the Cowboys. We're over two more teams they got the back week. They pack and pick up the
Yes, they're both off. Yes, yeah.
they can enjoy football today.
We're going to get into our segment now of the player of the week. Last week, there was such big choices that we could have gone with. But honestly, the gameplay, 3 touchdowns, just what he was able to bring to the game, tremendous. So,
they got to draw kid up. Draw kid.
yes.
Draw kid up with them because and what
Yes, a great tight end. He brings a lot to the 49ers. And not just in an offensive way, meaning scoring points and running players over like running backs, but even blocking to help protect his quarterback. He's just a team player. He brings a lot to the game every weekend for the 49ers. So kudos to you. Kiddo.
yeah. We pick we the bar put it with the rocket and with the dominant we point that we because that is everybody or not to with that ever but one put that out and the joking up.
Yeah.
Cause that is kid up. Yeah. Yeah.
Week 7.
We we're not got a bit live, but we got a bit pre-recorded.
Yes.
Because we all got a little kitten.
So, we thank you folks for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. And congratulations.
Oh my god.
Week 7, Thursday night football. I can't believe it. We're almost halfway through the season in a sense already. It's going quick, folks.
Yeah.
So
we're good.
when we get to the halfway mark, keep in mind we'll be picking Super Bowl picks because then we'll kind of have a feel for what teams are what and who's doing what in the league and the season. So
we're also going to talk about trade. What happened?
yes, before the trade deadline.
The people
I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, we got I got now this I the people